Humans killing other humans on a mass scale has always been a part of humanity's quite brutal tale. From hands to stones, to knives to guns, to atomic bombs, and so forth, the destructive power of humans now threatens all life on planet Earth. The reality of war is very foreign for some, yet extremely real for others. Just imagine the complete destruction and loss of your home, culture, childhood, friends, sisters, and brothers. Sadly, the free market has no consideration for how that would feel. Instead, it reinforces the rich to profit off another billion-dollar arms deal. Far over 100 million people have been killed in the wars of the 20th century alone. It really is the most primitive and brutal waste of lives, resources, and time humanity has ever known. Some estimates for the total number of humans killed in all wars in history goes up to 1 billion people. And until this day, so much is still invested into making drones, battleships, tanks, and all kinds of military equipment more and more lethal. Currently, we also have more than 100 million soldiers worldwide. The task of these people is not to protect the human race from another species, but instead it is to fight and kill other humans with dividing beliefs of national pride. Many believe being a soldier is a very honorable thing. That seems like a highly subservient point of view, as it's always the poor who die in battle and never the king. To me, real honor has to do with unity, understanding, and non-violently refusing. We must shift our attitude from one of fear and aggression to one of courage and compassion before we all end up losing. Just like those who lost their lives in Nagasaki and Hiroshima, Nazi Germany, Rwanda, Armenia, Russia, Iraq, and the list would never end. We have to start understanding who benefits and why we have war if we truly wish to change and transcend. Sadly, the causes of war are still not properly presented in today's average history class, as most books don't touch upon false flag operations, the military-industrial complex, and the upper banking class. Students need to learn that the mess in the Middle East is not an error. It is a highly profitable situation where big oil companies, arms dealers, and banks make insanely high amounts of money off manufactured terror. They also need to learn that there is a big difference between what is reported by the mainstream media and what is actually going on in places like Iraq, Yemen, and Syria. War is unacceptable, yet in today's market system it is structurally inevitable. Hence, in order to overcome it, we must design a new socio-economic model where profiting from mass murder is systemically impossible. Maybe, instead of spending so much time and resources on how to improve and profit from mental, physical, racial, geopolitical, and ultimately self-destructive torture, we should invest our energy on creating new sustainable and peaceful social structures where we use understanding rather than violence to bridge our differences in culture. To understand more about the potential to create a world beyond war, please check out Tromsite, the Venus Project, and the Zeitgeist movement. Thanks for listening, and much love. Also, if you want to see more Trom content and help this project grow, please support us on tromsite.com/donate.